Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs. Yeah, I'm still trying to find a good intro. But I'm Autistic Game Guy, and you may have noticed that this episode came out late! I'm supposed to be doing the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, but if you've been paying attention to Twitter, or at least the YouTube, you already noticed I didn't upload today. Well, in terms of today, it's Friday for me, but it's Saturday for you. And there's one reason for that. Co-commentary over the interwebs is harder than I thought it would be. To explain why this episode is so late, this episode is like 14 minutes long, around that range. I wasn't gonna be able to commentate this entire thing by myself normally. So I called in the help of a friend of mine, and his name is Josteel Games. If you watched my Sonic Forces live stream, or you watched some of his stuff during the summer, you will realize that he and I have been actually doing YouTube together for the past a month or so. We've been working together on videos, he helps me, I help him, it's kind of that sort of deal. Friends, and of course, what friends do is we help each other. Yay, the generic commentary. I'd asked him if he wanted to join me for this episode, and he's like, okay, sure. I sent him the file, and we were doing a recording, he was using Audacity. I record shit in Sony Vegas, he uses Audacity. And I don't know what happened, but when I imported the file in, the audio file he sent me, it was the correct commentary. It's the same stuff he said. But it was so desynced, it just did not work. How I explain this is, basically, he sent me the audio. He's like, he rendered it out and sent me the file so I could put it in the video. And I tried singing it up. His first joke in there was that whenever I said he had a special guest, he would immediately say tits right afterwards. Immediately just shout it. And I put that in and sing that up. But I noticed that the file was actually shorter than the video. When I looked at the end, the part where he mentions good commentary, I normally would have reacted immediately. He would be like, fairly good commentary. Good. But my reaction was a minute late, the file stopped, and there were huge gaps in my commentary where nothing would happen because his file ended. The only thing I could see happening is that Audacity would automatically pause itself whenever he would be silent. And there were times you could pick up some of my commentary in that file, so you know there's a benchmark where it was. But for some reason it was massively desynced. It was not playing faster or anything, it was playing at the same speed as normal. I don't know what it was. It was so messed up. If anyone knows anything about Audacity, could someone please figure out what that was all about? Because I could really use some help. I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. But in the meantime, I am going to have Josteel back here in the second half of World 5, because that episode's even longer. I want to make it up to him. It's like a 21-minute episode. So I'll make it up to him with that, and that won't be for another week or so, but yeah. And by the time that episode's ready, he will be out of school for summer. We'll be having more free time to do his videos and stuff, and start uploading his videos on his channel from the summer, and also showing up in his videos. So it's like a collab type thing just during the summer. We just have a little fun thing to do. But I will make it up to him about the last episode with putting him in the second half of World 5 because that was really long. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use XSplit to record both mine and his commentary at the same time, so that way A, it auto syncs, and B, it doesn't desync in the middle of it. And then I just put in the video, delete the video portion, which is gonna be just blackness, and just have his audio there. So that's what we're gonna do with that. We might do a test run to see if it works, but I'm pretty sure it will because it's pretty much the same thing as live streaming. So that's pretty much what we're gonna have planned for that. I didn't discuss this plan with Josteel yet, though. I don't know his ideas on it. But hey, it's there. The time of me recording this video, I just finished World 5, and yes, I do end up dying in the world. I do end up dying in World 5. So yeah, 2 deaths. 2 deaths, and I'm in World 6 now. So I'm gonna warn you about a couple things though. One, after World 5, the episodes are gonna be kind of short because World 6 is divided into freaking 3 pieces because of the towers in it. Well, 7 was a pretty decent length, though, in both episodes. So, that's good to hear. So, yeah, not much is going to be really happening in terms of this LP. In terms of, like, deaths and anything, like, notable happening. Yeah, well, yeah, ideas. You wonder why I asked Josh to join me for this episode, because I don't have ideas I want to talk about. But, yeah. I can ask him if he wants me to, like, upload the audio. I'll put it as like an unlisted video in the description if he does allow me. So that way if you want to check it out, you can check it out in the description, because I'm not putting a card to it. I'm just going to put it in the description so you guys can click on it if you want to. I am going to ask his permission before this video uploads, so if there is no link in the description, that's basically him just telling me, no, you're not allowed to do that. But I am only going to allow the part in that he wanted me to put in the episode, because there was a part in the file in the beginning of it they wanted to do like a little joke. On Discord, he muted his mic and just recorded like an extra like few couple jokes while he was muted. So he kind of like surprised me in the file when I was like listening back to it for editing purposes, and he actually did pretty much like get me. It's definitely not up at the time you're watching this, but Josiel is I'm at Josiel playthrough Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3. And I might have him do the entire series, I don't know. I mean, I'm doing the entire like main classic series, so I might have him do it too. At least the first 8. And then maybe like the 2 arcade games, because anniversary collection on the PS1, but yeah. During Mega Man 3 Episode 2, he kind of goes crazy with like DeviantArt concepts. There's a whole bunch of kind of nasty art. I felt really uncomfortable that entire time to like, hear me going like a massive descent into madness for the entire episode, like the entire second half of the episode. And we had discussed it, and it took a little bit for him to actually like give in, but he did let me edit some of the episodes. So what I did was I took a clip of SpongeBob SquarePants, the episode where Patrick walks into the Krusty Krab. He's like, "Oh, and I used the from that and like dragged it out and like added like extra like sounds, like changes, like higher pitch, lower pitches, playing like multiple of it at the same time, like a demon sound. And then I put like a little like message on the screen and put like visual effect on it every once in a while, being like, no, stop it, no. Just be kind of panicking a second time in the LP in the video. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with the way that video turned out. Josiel didn't really want me to edit it at first because he thought it was hilarious, but it was pretty uncomfortable for me. It was pretty uncomfortable for me, but I thought it might be pretty uncomfortable for the audience too when you think about it. And it took him a little bit to give in. I'm glad he did give in though, because we had kind of more like John moment in the Game Grumps. If you guys watched the Game Grumps, I'm pretty sure you did. But especially back when John and Aaron did Sonic 06, there was a part where John would repeatedly say the N-word. But because you're not allowed to say such racist things on the internet, or there's some kind of scandal happening, Barry would censor it by putting like a "No John No" message and playing like a sort of a trombone over it. That's kind of what I was going for with that censoring thing, but I'm like, no, the trombone's been done, but I want to do something kind of unique. I know! It's Patrick going, oh! And that's kind of how that was inspired. So, yeah. Josiel and I have been, like, recording videos together for, like, a couple of weeks. Like, 3 weeks at least. But it's enough videos to last for the entirety of summer. We recorded a ton in that short term of time. And in fact, his capture card, like, refused to work. Like, we were about to start, I think, Chapter 5 in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And I know me saying this is probably going to tee him off as, like, spoilers and such. But, during that LP, we're about to start Chapter 5, and we noticed the capture card was starting to go on the fritz. White outlines were appearing when they weren't supposed to, the screen would start shaking and looking like it was humping itself, as I said. Once the bottom screen was like, kind of pushing to the top of the screen, it was just jitter like crazy. We didn't know what the heck was going on. It was like the visuals were like melting into itself. We thought the capture card had died. So we didn't record for like another week or so. And we tried different things to make sure the capture card would work. Well, he tried, I was just there. And we got this like WD-40 And the WD-40 was supposed to clear out like the wiring and such in it, because we thought, oh, there might be some dust in it that's causing this, even though like something like this shouldn't really be happening. Turns out it did actually fix the capture card. We are able to record again. He's also going to be trying out some other things, and he is trying to record 3DS games, but the way he's recording it, there is no audio for the game itself, except for the occasional thing he gets his microphone. So there's that. I know I'm announcing stuff for his channel, but technically I'm in it too, so technically I feel like I have a right to. And the episode is going to start airing like within the next couple weeks, because he gets off school like next Wednesday. So that's pretty good to hear. I can't wait to see like how those final episodes turned out. Because he does edit some of them. Not very often. In fact, I did the editing for Mega Man 3 Episode 2, because he refused to. And he does all his commentary live on like my post-commentary. So it's a different kind of perspective. But that is something. Anyway, to get off the topic of other people's videos. You notice there I was having a bit of trouble with the secret exit. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hit the switch, and you're supposed to run all the way back to where you started, and you get in the door that appears there. The problem is, I couldn't really do it very easily with the show. It is possible, but not easy. How it works is, when you run full speed, Mario would go into the shell and start spinning around, which makes him, like, damage enemies. And even kills Booze, which I was trying to show off early in that stage. But, the problem is, it doesn't go as fast, and bounce off like a wall or something, including those, like, stairs. You bounce off and fly away like a normal Koopa shell. It's not exactly the best for that part. So I just got rid of the shell after a few tries, and I did it first try with, like, my normal Mario. So, yeah. Now, you may be hearing some sounds like toilet paper in the background. That's because, thanks to the power of laptops and earbud microphones, and apparently that needs to be stage with like cheap and cheap like that. Pretty cool with that. But I'm recording it in the bathroom. I know it's kind of gross to think about, but I know it's very unprofessional as well. But I had to record the episode anyway, and I just really needed to go. So I'm like, you know what? Come on, let's try and get this inside. This one works like peaceful, kind of like hitting a ball a little bit away. Anyway. I had to record at some point, but I didn't really have like I really had to go really bad. I didn't want to wait for it because I want to get it as soon as possible and I don't want to forget about it. Because if I don't do something for a certain amount of time, I just forget about doing it. And that's kind of why my channel stopped. My YTP channel and this channel. Because I just forget to do it. Like, I'm like, I'll just do it later. And I procrastinate and I just end up forgetting about it. And I just want to make sure I got it done. So I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it in the bathroom just cuz. Not to mention the entire like this world is like filled with water. So I mean, where else do you think fish go to the bathroom in? No, I'm sorry. To be fair, the jokes I just said for Chelsea was like Mega Man 3 Episode 2 was a lot worse than that. And he actually referenced that as one of the jokes in the beginning. So yeah. I'll ask Josh about that unused audio though. See what he thinks. With that, I somehow survived 14 minutes of commentary. Congratulations to me. I could barely survive 10, but now I've expanded my horizons to survive 14. I feel great about myself. Anyway, next episode we're going to World 4, not World 5 as seen here, because both World 4 and World 5 link up. I'll see you guys in the next episode.